Godzilla, to this day, my favorite franchise of all time. It is probably one of the most versatile franchises out there, and honestly, who doesn't love giant monsters fighting? But as we know, Godzilla also serves as an allegory for nuclear warfare, which remains relevant even to this day, even if we're out of the whole Cold War stuff. And the franchise has held up for this long. It's gone on for 70 years, and it continues to go on strong. And it's no shocker to see why. The franchise has always kept things fresh. Every now and then we get serious movies, and every now and then we get fun, goofy movies. And sometimes we get a mix of both. Sometimes we get cool monster action, and we get serious tones and a cool, compelling story. For example, in a short time span, we got an amazing movie like -1 with its serious tones, and then followed up by Godzilla X Kong, which was still a fun movie. Drastically different in tone for sure, but still great. And that is what I absolutely love about this franchise. Things never get dull. They're always trying new things. There's always different portrayals of Godzilla. Shin Godzilla, for example, it's one of the most unique portrayals of Godzilla to date. Not only that, but they're always introducing new kaiju with each continuity. And sometimes they'll bring back a kaiju that was already established in a previous continuity, and they'll give them a whole new portrayal that separates them from their first incarnation. Now, this doesn't always work out, of course. Sometimes it can really backfire. But most of the times, it still brings a fresh new breath of fresh air, and makes things interesting. It doesn't keep things the same as always. Now, of course, some things are kept consistent for the sake of tradition, like Godzilla's atomic breath, which, that's essential. You can't have Godzilla without atomic breath, right? Right? Yeah, that's not him anyways, so moving on. The world of Godzilla continues to expand to this day, and to this day, the franchise still holds up strong. It still continues to have a very important grasp in pop culture. And it's all thanks to the versatility of this franchise, the variety that it has to offer. Things are never dull, like I said. Things are never old. There's always something new. Godzilla can fit in almost any genre tone, whether it's sci-fi, horror, even comedy. The fact that this franchise started way back in the 50s and is still going strong today is quite an impressive feat in its own, especially since a lot of franchises that started that far back have not lasted this long. I can only think of a few others that have. Anyways, that's it for this video. Happy 70 years to my favorite franchise of all time. And here's to 70 more years of this amazing franchise. Also, Gigan is the best character ever, you can't tell me otherwise.